Hey there, hello, it's Tuesday, July 5th, and you're listening to the Next Level Podcast, episode 30. I'm Emin Basavan. Today, we celebrate the birth of John Danho.
Hello.
To help us celebrate, we have the master of ceremony, RXZ.
Hey, y'all.
What's up, man?
Happy birthday, man.
John.
Thank you, dude.
Thank you for coming to work.
Yeah, I did, yeah. Yeah, man, you can't skip a job like this, you know?
Yeah, man.
Okay, what is it they say? Like, come rain or sleet or shine or whatever, just go to your job. Doesn't matter.
Sure, the show must go on.
The show must go on.
Fat
There
lady
you go.
must sing.
The fat lady must sing. We don't have a fat lady.
Yeah, Sean's not here.
Wow. It's gonna be one of those, huh?
Shots fired already,
Okay,
man. Not even a minute in.
All right.
Oh boy, dude. my thoughts and prayers go out to Sean, dude. He's fucking studying for that bar, dude.
You're taking advantage of the
man.
fact that he's so busy. He's not listening to the podcast right now, so he's not even gonna
Yeah,
hear these
so
shots.
we could talk about all the salt storms that we want.
Yeah.
The salt storms, dude. This is
Until-
the salt plane, the plains of salt, dude.
Plains of salt, yes.
Until end of July when he has a lot more time and
Yeah,
we have to be careful then what we say.
yeah.
We gotta tiptoe around him, man.
Yeah. He's a scary dude. He rolls high intimidation checks when
Oh no.
yeah.
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 Is he like all in charisma?
Yeah.
All in charisma.
We actually played a nice fat D&D 10-hour long D&D
Fuck,
game
man.
though.
Yeah, man.
That drained me, dude. That
Yeah.
entire thing drained me, and I felt so awful eating all those cookies and everything.
Oh,
that
dude.
like the day after. Even David was telling me today, he's like, "Bro, I still feel like if I ever develop diabetes, it's because of that one D&D session." That's what he said.
Really?
Because
Yeah.
of those July 4 cookies. Those things are so good.
They're delicious,
But they're so bad.
any-
So you're to blame
anytime.
him for those.
I guess I am to blame.
You
I
brought
bring
some-
good treats, man.
Those were, I mean, bro, those were essential. Essential eats. Essential
man.
eats.
I had
They
a
kept
few.
our energy up.
I felt okay though.
Oh, no, I
had
felt
fun,
like
dude.
poop.
I was like full energy the whole time.
Yeah, I was full of energy, but you know, you want to eat, dude.
Yeah.
No, of
You know,
course.
Yeah, that was a long day.
I agree with David. I wish I was a few more beers in. That would have made it a lot more fun.
Yeah, that's what he said. He's like, next time if we play again or whatever, I'm just gonna be more beers in and more buzzed. It's better, dude.
Yeah.
That's what I like to do.
Because you're socializing pretty much the whole way through.
Yeah.
Like your team and stuff. So when everybody's a little buzzed,
Yeah,
they do
it's
some funny
yeah.
shit that way.
social
huh?
lubricant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
But shout out to fucking David's character, by the way.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
He named him Vol'jin and then changed it halfway through to
Vol'gina.
Vol'gina. Like transgender elf.
He said, fuck it, dude. He realized we're playing some silly ass game. He's like, fuck it, we'll go with Vol'gina.
Man.
His character was just too funny, dude. Like, he just goes, your half-orc character, I mean, just like fell to the ground and was like picking up his shield and sword. And then David's character comes up to you and says, "Oh, hello, sir. I can heal you for a copper or something." After you just got mugged, dude. You just got mugged
You
twice.
literally lost all your copper just a second ago. But
That
so
was,
did he.
That was probably the event of the entire day. Like
Yeah.
that encounter at the beginning.
Bro, he made us laugh like nonstop with this shit. And he wasn't even trying to. He was just like playing a character best he thought he would play it. And
Yeah.
it just turned out to be very funny,
no,
dude.
man.
His
that
role
was
play
very
was
funny.
spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got into it around the middle, dude. He was just, what was he doing? He was like getting a cookie or something. And he was just like, "Guys, this is pretty fun." Like, apropos nothing, dude. We didn't
Yeah.
say anything. He just said it on, like, just randomly.
Dude, honestly, it lasted way longer than I expected. I didn't think the campaign I made was going to be that long. But I know now how to evaluate it a little better.
Yeah, man. It's, yeah.
And we spent a long time making characters too,
Yeah,
dude.
we did.
So,
Yeah,
true.
and we did start late.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
So all those factors,
It
if
was an
we're
outlier.
able to mitigate them in the future, starting earlier, we don't need to make new characters, etc. If we play again,
Yeah.
then it's just gonna be so smooth.
Smaller
smooth sailing,
campaign,
yeah.
actual like one board game length, like 3
Yeah,
hour,
man.
3 hour long or
Yeah.
something max.
Yep.
Smaller campaign, maybe 1 or 2 encounters.
Just 1 or 2 encounters. Yeah.
One or
Yeah.
two encounters, maybe like a puzzle or something
tighter
cool.
And then
story.
I would say, like, just start off at, like, level 3.
You
Because
are.
You get so
Well,
much.
we are level 3
You hit
now.
level 3 at the end of the last.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. But, like, I mean, in general, like, even starting a new campaign, like, you get so much cool shit at 3.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
And, like, for me, like, I just felt like the only thing I could do is, like, walk up to people and
And then
stab.
bash them. Yeah. You thought of some funny shit.
Yeah,
to
you
do.
did do some
Yeah, I
cool
did
shit,
some
bro.
stuff.
You were
I
like
was
charging, pole vaulting, crazy shit.
Yeah, man, I was a soldier. You have to be crafty.
Yeah.
Dude, you played your character
gotta be
very
on your
well.
shit.
I mean,
You
you
did.
were always in the correct position. Like, for instance, when we just started in the inn, you were only drinking water. Your character was only drinking water.
Yeah.
You had your back to the wall. You were right next to the door. Like, you
Yeah,
were simply
that's the first
alert
thing I
and
asked. Like, where's the exit? There it is. I put my dude right next to it.
Yeah, no, that was amazing. Like, just
You were the one who spotted the mugger first out of the tavern
Yeah.
because you rolled high enough to spot him. Like you were quick enough to
Yeah.
see who
And I
he
was the first one out the door.
You were the first one out the door. You were also the first one to give up on the chase, which
Yeah.
turned the whole fucking campaign like on its head
Yeah.
when you guys did that.
But
shit.
that's
No, I
fun,
mean,
dude.
like, I played as my character. I was
No, you
like,
did.
you're in a city that you feel uncomfortable in.
Yeah.
You look out in the horizon and you see the dude running. Like, oh, fucking whatever, man.
I believe you. Yet you still ended up entering an ambush like 2 minutes later.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we were, bro,
and we were underleveled.
we were under.
You did fine though, man.
We did fine, and we forgot that David had first level spells. We just never gave it to
Yeah,
him.
that would have made a huge difference.
That would have made a
man.
huge difference to be healed and shit. Bro, he almost killed me. He almost fucking killed me. He two of his daggers or whatever that he was throwing, his crossbows, just nicked my arm, and then he threw a concoction, like a poison concoction, at my head that dropped me to 2 HP.
It hit the back of Emin's head, I guess. It's because
No,
you
it
ended up being
mine.
taller.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We switched it around.
It was hitting you, but my
At
character
first-
ended up being taller, so it hit me.
That's right, dude. Then how did
Or
I
else
drop
you
to
would have
2?
died, man.
You were already at 2 HP.
Oh,
This was
gotcha.
supposed to kill you. You got lucky that it happened that Emin's character was taller than you.
Good, dude. Playing a half orc, bro.
Yeah.
Of course he's
Yeah.
gonna be taller. Fucking A, man.
Very good stuff.
Yeah.
Very good.
Talking
stuff.
about good stuff.
What are we
What is
drinking?
this in my cup?
All right. Well, I decided to support a local brewery today. We can't always be Golden Road and import and fancy shit. It's a Stone IPA.
Already
so-
it smells like an IPA.
Yeah, I haven't smelled it yet. I haven't even tasted it. It took all my effort, by the way, while we were just discussing D&D to not drink this. Like I did it a couple times out of habit, and I just put it back in my lap. But it's called Cali Belgi. So it's what it is a California style IPA with like Belgian style like brewing techniques or something.
Sure.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what's involved in that. I see RX already done with his glass. I don't know if that means he liked it or he wanted to be done with it.
Dude, I wanted to be done with this shit so fast because I
Alright.
knew if I put it down, I'm not taking another sip ever again in my life.
Wow.
Okay, bro, damn. Well, I decided to just fucking try it, dude. Why not? Try an
Okay.
IPA when you turn 26.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, bro.
My mouth is full of just terrible.
Yep, that's an IPA.
Terrible taste right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an IPA. It's an IPA. I don't mind it. I like it.
It's so heavy and
Yeah.
I still feel it like in my throat and like I feel like it's just getting stuck in my fucking funnel. Like goddamn, that was terrible.
Well, that IPA aftertaste is never all that pleasant, but
yeah.
I definitely think this is one of the better IPAs I've had.
Mm.
Not one of the better beers.
it's
but one
not
of the better-
bad, like you say for an IPA. Yeah, like it's okay for an IPA, but all in all, in the big picture of things, I hate this shit. I can't drink it.
Oh man, I tortured you today,
Yeah,
bro.
this was straight torture, dude.
The aftertaste for this is pretty intense.
yeah,
It's a tough
Yeah.
cookie, dude.
it lingers.
It's
Yeah.
tough. I can't handle this shit.
Whatever, man.
All right, let's get some ratings going. Oreg.
4 out of 10, dude.
I agree.
I'm
I
gonna
give it
say
a 4.
That's like me being nice.
I'm gonna be lenient with this one because I don't normally like IPAs. So if I bring that bias into it, yeah, then of course, like
Yeah.
it's gonna be a little lower. I'll judge it based on two things. One, as a beer, I think it's like a 4 or 5 out of 10 beer. But as an IPA, I think it's like a 6.5 out of 10 as an IPA.
I knew you were gonna say something like 6
Yeah.
out of 10. Nah.
Do you know what I say? Because there's so many times beers that we've tried, like at the beginning of the podcast, I drink and I'm like, oh, okay, this is like very subpar. But as it goes on, as it settles a little bit, the taste fucking changes, man.
Yeah, of
Like
course.
there have been beers like at the end of our first half, I'm like, okay, like I was really digging it, and I could have happily gone for a second cup.
Because like maybe it buzzes you a certain way, or like the things click, the evenings click in, our discussions ball in,
Yeah.
and then you're having this tight beer,
Bro, my guess is
So who knows,
your-
man? So like temporarily, I'm giving it a 4, but
Okay.
who knows in 10 minutes?
My guess is your taste buds are just like adjusting to it.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Well, yeah,
Because your taste buds are like feeling one thing, and then once you hit them enough with this beer, they're like, okay, I guess this is what we're doing now. So
Yeah.
I have had
Maybe.
another Stone IPA before called Arrogant Bastard.
I don't like that one at all.
I hate that one.
Yeah, I don't like that one at
I
all.
barely finished.
is that the one
I
with the
had.
devil on it?
Yep.
They all have the like a
Oh, okay.
demon on them, but the Arrogant Bastard is like a red devil, and
Oh,
like
I
it's
know
very
that one.
prominent.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's I
Yeah.
couldn't, dude. I had one, and it was barely at that.
That
Yeah.
one is very close to an undrinkable beer. Like
To me, dude,
Yeah.
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 This is undrinkable. I can't.
No, dude. Like this is totally drinkable.
No.
Ah.
I can't finish. Like if you told me to finish the whole bottle, I'd have to sit there and think like heavily for like half an hour mentally preparing myself to do something like that.
Let me tell you though,
extraordinary.
I would much rather have the Arrogant Bastard and this. I would mix these together than have one fucking Jamaica red ale, dude.
Wow.
That IPA was wow.
And it was an IPA?
Yeah.
All right.
We learned after the fact that it was an IPA. We threw them 4 bottles out, dude. We threw 4 bottles out. We just couldn't.
Was it the one you guys brought and you just couldn't finish?
David and me brought them to RX house when we played like board games once. And David just picked it out like on a whim. He's like, I've never seen it. And I'm like, okay, let's try it. We didn't know it was an IPA until well after the fact. And truly a regret.
It's disgusting.
Sad moment,
dude.
though.
Truly a regret. Yeah.
I can't do that shit.
This, I'd rather have this and Arrogant Bastard like mixed × 2 than have one Jamaica red ale. It was disgusting.
You know what I would have a million of? That Buddha.
That Buddha beer was good.
Is that what it's called? Buddha beer?
Buddha Head or Buddha Love or something.
It was incredible.
Very good. You didn't have
I
one,
didn't try
right?
it.
Oh,
It
man.
was-
Dude, you would have loved it, man. It's
Yeah.
actually really good.
It's just
Let's
a
pick it up
crisp,
next time,
easy
maybe.
beer.
Next episode, let's pick it up or something.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
down, yeah.
I don't know where the hell to get it from. I've
David
never seen
said-
that thing before.
Yeah. David said he had it once at a restaurant and then he hadn't seen it since then. And then he found it at a random gas station, like a 6-pack.
All right.
And it's
Sure.
the good gas station. It's the one on like Verdugo and thing. It's like a nice one with like a big mart.
okay.
He found it there. They have like random selection of beer that they actually switch through like thoughtfully. I see different beers there all the time. So
Nice.
he just
So
picked it up
Ralph's by my house has a pretty good selection that they switch out.
there.
Yeah.
They do. Whole Foods is getting a little stale for me. I think I'm gonna change up my spot.
Yeah.
Used to be Vaughn's. Vaughn's had some pretty good stuff. Then I went to Whole Foods. I think I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's now.
Yeah.
See what
Trader
Trader
Joe's
Joe's-
has some good ones.
Yeah.
Bevmo, man. Bevmo has a lot of cool stuff.
Bevmo seems a little too
It's a
bougie,
little-
dude.
Yeah, it's a little pricey, but like
Yeah.
they do have stuff that you don't normally see.
I'll check it out, bro.
You know what else has become stale a little bit other than...
I disagree.
No, I also disagree.
Okay.
But I'm just using this as a transition.
That's fine.
I couldn't think of anything else. So, I mean, just at least compared to the beginning, now Overwatch is at least some percentage more stale because it was 0% stale when it first came out.
Well, first
know
of
what
all,
I
like I 100% disagree just because I haven't been playing it as much as you guys.
I haven't either.
Yeah, I don't even play
Me
it
and you
that
have
much.
played about the same amount. I've skipped a lot of games and a lot of nights. I've been mixing it up. I was actually going to use it as a double transition. I was going to say Overwatch is becoming a slightly stale, and for that reason, we've been mixing up some of our games and trying out some other shit
Yeah.
and going back to things like Smite, for
Yeah.
example. We got a
Yeah,
few
man, we
games
played a few rounds in
yeah,
a
and it
couple
was
nights
so
ago.
fucking fun.
Yeah.
Dude, it was funny because we were all on Mumble, but the majority of the group was playing Overwatch, and me and Em were playing Smite. And you could feel and hear the contrast in like our voices and the games we were playing. You guys playing Overwatch were fucking hating your lives.
Oh yeah, dude.
You were just cursing and you were just really pissed and talking smack about the ranked system and how terrible it is right now and how you're losing more than you're gaining when you lose versus when you win and all this shit. And you were just losing all your games that night. Me and Em were just having a
We're
fucking
just having
jolly
fun,
time, dude.
Like we were losing too. The first game we lost.
the first game, yeah, but we're
But
like,
whatever.
oh, bro, now I know how to like play this character. It was just I was trying a random character, Susano or some shit.
Yeah, man, dude, I haven't played that game in a year, and they have added so many new gods, man.
Yeah, they have.
They're
They
really
added-
sticking with that project, bro.
They added Japanese gods, like
Yeah,
a whole
that's
new
awesome.
fucking thing.
Is Susano Japanese?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. The only reason I know that is because when I was in high school, I would watch Naruto, and then one of the main like attacks that the ninjas do is like summon a Susano. Like they just summon like a giant like
Whirlwind?
fucking
Tornado?
No, it's Susano. It's like a god.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like they would summon like this black fucking demon with like tendril arms and shit, and its name was Susano. Yeah.
That's
Sick.
very different from the Smite.
Oh, I'm
Susanoo.
sure,
Yeah,
dude.
he's
Yeah.
a samurai.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, well, whatever, bro.
He's like a
Whatever
lightning
makes-
samurai,
That's cool, man.
and he
Yeah,
summons tornadoes and
spins
shit.
around and shit.
Dude,
yeah.
honestly, I've never got into Smite, not for any
you
particular
tried it?
reason. No, not like
You
I have
haven't
nothing
even
against
tried
it.
it once?
Yeah, I've never tried it.
Okay.
Okay.
Not for any bad reason or anything. Just never got around to it.
Right,
We were
right.
playing Dota or whatever. But it's always attracted me simply due to the fact that its roster's all gods,
Yep.
dude. That's so
Yeah.
fucking cool.
For-
dude.
yeah,
it's like a
it's a
wet
cool
dream
aesthetic.
fantasy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Like
It's
kids,
like
you know?
Norse gods and stuff. But let me tell you, that's not what makes Smite like Smite and cool. The first time I tried Smite, what got me was the perspective you're playing the game from. Like that, taking that genre and making you kind of like over the top, like over shoulder,
Like third person, yeah.
third person, like controlling, moving the god like WASD,
It
and
makes
shit
it
and
more
trying-
actiony and it
Yeah.
makes it less strategy.
Yeah, and trying to like skill shot hit your
Mm-hmm.
abilities and like land them and stuff, and all the gods are moving and everything. Like the world is just 3D and shit, and like some of your ultimates take you above the world, and you can like just move around and see the whole map. It's pretty exhilarating. Like it was an
Yeah.
experience unlike any other, especially to do with the MOBA genre. So I feel like it's worth like a try just to play
Yeah,
one
no.
game and see how that game is.
I absolutely don't doubt it, dude. In general, I'm open to it. I never didn't, as I said, I didn't play it simply due to the fact I just didn't feel like
Yeah,
it or
for
whatever.
And the pricing system for that is, I would say, second best in the MOBA genre. First of all, being Dota. Second, being that it's a free game and it's $40, and you unlock every god that ever was and ever will be.
So you can
Oh.
purchase the game in the sense of just having all the heroes, or you can play like demo where all that is you're held back in the god choices. That's it.
Do they cycle? Is it?
Yep.
Yeah, they
It's on
cycle just like
rotation.
League pretty much.
Yeah, it's like basically League,
The
or you can
standard
buy
method.
every character for $40.
Yeah, which is what I did.
Yeah.
I paid the $40 in the very beginning,
Yep.
like a really long time ago, and now
And you can buy
I have
individual
all-
heroes, right? If you don't want to pay
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the full
You
40,
could-
if I can buy
Yeah.
like one hero or
They have
even use
gems.
in-game currency or something.
Yeah,
you know?
they have the gems you can purchase for real money,
Yeah.
and then you can just allocate your gems however
Yep.
you want.
You got two currency. You got favor, which you get from playing games, and
Yeah.
you use it to buy like lesser
Skins?
skins.
Yeah.
Like not all skins. Like the premium skins, you got to drop gems on.
Interesting,
And,
dude.
Yeah, gems are like money.
I was telling Areg before the podcast, I'm like, favor's such a good name for like currency in a game
Yeah.
that has to do with the gods,
Yep.
dude. Makes so much, like, it's chilling, dude.
is.
it puts a smile on my
You
face.
gain no. It's even more than that. It's not just gaining favor currency. With each individual god, you can gain worshippers when you play that god. Okay? You gain worshippers for each individual god, and you become to master that god. You start gaining god mastery for that god. And it starts like giving you shit for that god. You can unlock skins, like there's the master skin. There's like a diamond skin. You can have the
That's
option
pretty
of
fucking
unlocking
cool,
for the god.
dude.
Yeah,
The
to
more you
like show
master-
off
yeah.
what you have. Yeah,
It
it's
cha-
like God XP.
Yeah, you get like individual god XP for each god that you play. So if you really, really like this one god and you play him a lot, you basically it shows like your mastery level to other people when you're playing. You get like different portraits and shit for the god. And
Oh yeah, like when
yeah,
you're
yeah.
loading in, you see like a level 10 Zeus,
and then you're like, oh
pooping
shit,
your
this
pants.
guy really knows how to play Zeus. Fuck,
He's
we're
all like
fucked.
diamond out and shit.
Yeah,
Very cool, man.
Yeah.
I
No,
have
it
mastery
sounds
with a
cool,
couple
bro.
of them. Yeah,
Oh, do you?
yeah.
Yo, they have level 10 with a few people.
No, I don't mean mastery like the max level, but
Oh,
I mean
okay.
like I'm on the way there. Like I actually have a couple.
I'm level 10 with Ymir.
You actually have level 10?
I've played this game for a very long time.
Fuck, you
Wait,
played
wait,
way
who?
more than me.
Ymir, the ice giant
He's a huge ice giant, dude. He's
Cool.
so
from
fucking
Norse
cool.
mythology. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
No, dude, he's awesome.
Oh my god, I just remembered that video I linked you, the really fucking cool one with Bologna.
Oh my god, man! Have you seen that trailer, John?
No, he hasn't. That's why I
Fuck,
just
man.
remembered he has to fucking watch that shit.
Okay, I say this on break. We
He
show it.
watches it and he
We
reacts.
watch it, and then we
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
done. All right,
That's
I was
fucking
gonna say
sick.
let's stop right now, but we can
We'll do it over break.
Yeah,
we'll come
this-
back to his reaction.
Yeah, this video is what got me back into Smite because it came out of
Oh.
nowhere, right? Like randomly, why Smite? Right?
Yeah, why
no,
you
bro,
guys
like that's
random-
been out for like a year,
I
man.
know.
but
I
mean
know.
for Areg.
But
Yeah.
I randomly happened upon it,
Yeah.
and I just forgot I even could play Smite.
Yeah.
Like it's just one of those games that was just out
Yeah.
of my memory. I watched this.
We'll
video.
put it up on the website too, man. Like
We
people
will.
need
The
to see
video.
this. It's
Yeah.
it's very good, man. It's well done.
Yeah, I watched this video, dude. I'm like, that's way too fucking
yeah.
cool.
That
I
editing,
remember,
dude.
Yeah, I remembered this game.
How
This
long
game
is this
so
trailer
fun.
or video or what?
3 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It's a
trailer.
Good, it's a good size.
It's like a cinematic trailer.
That's fucking crazy,
Yeah.
dude.
It's
Yeah.
really nice. It's very good. You'll watch it and it's sickeningly good.
Yeah.
Okay.
It makes you want to play, dude.
It makes you
I
want
want to play.
I installed Smite right after I watched that. I
Yeah.
played a few games. I told them. He's like, "Yeah, let's play." I'm like, "I'm down."
Dude,
Yeah,
it was
you
funny,
guys
man.
straight
Like
up-
I was in Overwatch
You
with
were
these
in
guys.
Overwatch,
It's
yeah.
like, hey, I just downloaded Smite immediately. X. Like, all right, let's go.
Let's play. Yeah. I'm like, "Are you serious?" Yeah. You just straight
He
leave.
was like, yeah, man. Like I'm already in Smite. Let's go.
Yeah. It was
Fucking
worth
A,
it.
dude.
It was worth it.
You guys are moonlighting. No, I'm just kidding.
Very funny.
No, man,
Yeah.
it sounds like a fun game. Maybe it'll scratch an itch, I guess. If you know,
Yeah,
as you
man,
were
like-
saying, like Overwatch is just getting a little stale, at least for me.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
perhaps I'll look elsewhere.
I'll tell you right now, man. This is what's gonna go down. Maybe not in the next like week because I'm gonna be real busy. But in a little bit, what we're gonna do is we're gonna alternate a couple of Heroes of the Storm games and a couple of Smite games.
Yeah,
Okay, bro, it sounds good.
I'm down, man.
I
Like
fucking
both of
installed
those are
Heroes,
just very
yeah.
fun games.
Yeah,
I gotta play like some cool shit on Heroes of the Storm though. Like I
Yeah.
gotta play like the coolest
Bro,
heroes around.
you don't have to fucking play the game. Just load the game up, go to the fucking main menu, and just go to the hero gallery and just look at the fucking heroes. That's all I want you to do. Don't play the game. Don't play the Heroes of the Storm. Don't play Smite. Just install the games. They're free to play. Load them in. Go to the main menu. Literally 5 minutes. Check out the heroes and like pick a couple of heroes you like and read some of their abilities. That's all I want you to do.
All right, bro. Sounds like good homework.
That's all you got to do. That's it. It's gonna be more fun than ever just to do that without even touching the game.
Especially for Smite, dude.
Yeah.
They have so many.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
There's
they
so
have a ton
many.
of heroes, right?
Dude.
It's gonna be
Tons
fresh.
of gods, bro.
Yeah.
They gotta
Gods,
have
yeah.
some like Armenian pagan deities in there. Dude.
It was funny, man. Like, it was when they were looking to add a new pantheon, they chose Japanese, but like one of them in the forums was Armenian.
Yeah.
Like, people were fucking pushing for that shit.
Wait, what do you mean? Like they voted? Like people voted, or how
It wasn't necessarily a vote.
Just
it
one
was
of the
just
options.
like, yeah.
Dude, what is the Armenian pantheon? I don't even know. Like the old pagan gods, right?
Yeah. Like, I mean, I don't know them by name, but
Yeah, I don't know either,
Yeah,
dude.
we do have a
Well, there would be
handful
like a god of the
pagan gods.
sun.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like my name is God of the Sun Audit.
Yeah.
He's like
Oh,
God of the
sure.
Sun. So it is God of War too and shit like
I'm
that.
sure, dude.
But yeah, man. Smite will be like fresh gods. It will be shit you haven't really seen before. So
Yeah.
it'll be like a new creative thing. But with Heroes of the Storm, there's gonna be nostalgia. Like
Yeah,
you're gonna
of
see
course,
shit
dude.
characters that you've seen like Thrall and stuff like that, you know, and you're gonna be like, oh, that's so cool.
For Smite, though, they stopped adding Hindu gods
Interesting.
Why?
How come?
because Hindu is an actual religion that people still follow.
Oh, they might
They were getting shit for it.
offensive shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. What if I
stereotypes.
follow like the Greek gods
I
in
mean,
real life?
who does?
Can I write a? No, I do.
You can do whatever you want, bro. Is it gonna hold up? I don't know.
I don't.
Does
think
it hold
will.
up, bro? I don't know.
Funny shit, dude. No, man. I'm down to play at some point, but honestly, as I was actually telling you earlier, Arg, like I just cycled through games. Right. So that's what I have like a main staple kind of multiplayer thing I can go to. And I try to always mix it up with something single player on top of playing Neverwinter Nights. Like that's just like standard.
Sure.
So I play that. Right now I'm doing Overwatch. Dota's on the way back burner. I don't even think about it really, but it's there.
I don't know why you even mentioned that.
It's always
shit.
there.
'Cause it's
No,
always
because
there,
it's
dude.
Dota, man. It's always there.
Bro, I
It's
have
like
4K hours in that game. If I don't mention it, I'm doing myself. Like I'm insulting myself. Like I got to mention
So does that mean I have to mention World of Warcraft? Because I'm pretty sure I have more than 40 hours
But-
there.
And you're subscribed, bro. So of course
I am
you can
currently
mention
subscribed,
it, dude.
dude.
You should mention
It's
it.
even worse. Just play?
yeah,
Okay.
just load up, do it daily or whatever.
By
and just log on.
myself? Alone, all alone?
You want me to hold your hand, Areg?
In game.
All right,
Let's do it.
done.
Bro,
Yet
they have
again.
fucking funny shit. The selfie cam in WoW now.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah,
what?
dude.
You can
Dude.
you can take
Okay.
selfies.
No,
With what?
No, no, no.
How?
Hold on.
Camera or
Hold on,
something.
hold on, hold on, hold on, bro. Please. Hold on. So WoW they like to do a lot of accessory shit, like a lot of extra
Sure,
stuff
of
in
course.
the game, you know? So they have like a whole section for pets, right? You know, the pet system. Now they've turned that whole thing into a PvP, like pet versus pet battle shit.
Yeah,
Pokemon,
yeah.
yeah.
It's like a Pokemon thing.
It's
yeah.
like an in-game Pokemon thing. Like it sounds like a prank that they would do on like April 1st because they do a lot of funny shit on April
Yeah.
1st. It sounds like one of those, but they actually have it in the game.
Yep.
They also have a toy section, like
Hmm.
doing achievements and things like that in the game can give you a toy. And
Okay.
each toy does like specific weird shit on its own. Like I can summon a keg that you can right click to drink beer and it's randomized and like your character gets the whole effect and shit. And then
It's so funny. Bro, so let me tell you actually on the subject of that. I know, bro, it is just too good. So basically we had like a period where me, Shahan, Hike, and Areg were playing WoW, right? Like for a couple weeks.
Okay.
It was like a month back or something. And Areg just mentioned that toy. Like it's a keg that randomizes like beer and the beer gives your character an effect, but also makes your screen blurry and like you
Sure.
can't move straight and all.
it's
you
like
know?
you drink alcohol in the
Yeah.
game.
So what we would do is we would raid and then
Like we would be in a
we
group
would-
together.
Yeah, we would get it.
But we would get one random.
Yeah, we would get one random
Because we're
person,
4
right?
people, we
Yeah.
need 5. So we get one random guy.
We're in like the intro to the dungeon or whatever, like the
Okay.
first lobby area or
We
whatever.
spawn
that's
in.
just
Get
wait.
smashed.
We
I
spawn
summon the
keg.
keg, dude.
We all take drinks until we're all like all our characters are hammered, and then we just start emote spitting on the random. We just start
We
spitting
just
on
start
him for like
slash spitting the random dude, and then we just start zooming through the dungeon like hardcore.
because he has
just
heirloom
rocking.
gear, so
that's
Areg
funny.
just tanks and like heirlooms it up like hardcore. I'm healing in the back.
I don't know why
Hike's
we
deep-
stopped. It was so fucking relaxing.
It was, dude.
It was so fun and relaxing to do that shit. It felt at home. We made another clan. We had a whole fucking guild stuff
Man.
going on. It was great.
3 monks and a lock, dude.
Yeah.
That was our clan name.
What was the other toy we were talking about before this? The whole toy
Smite.
thing started.
Oh, toys.
yeah.
Yeah.
wh-
Oh,
wh-
selfie cam. The selfie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so one of the toys is a selfie cam. Like you
Cool.
activate it, and it just like switches the camera perspective. Like your character starts holding it, and you get a
That's-
couple of options.
Dude, that's so funny.
It's the whole you're riding a vehicle system. Like the game registers like you're riding a vehicle.
Okay.
As of when like. You're
Oh,
holding it.
sure.
So it gives you like different options. So like you have to leave the vehicle with this button where it like puts the selfie cam away and it goes back to like.
That's
your
funny.
Abilities.
Limited coding options in WoW nowadays.
It's
dude.
very simple.
That's
Yeah.
super weird, huh?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking weird quirk.
It's very simple. I like that they're keeping it simple. It's just fun extra shit.
Yeah,
They
of
don't have
course.
to have this stuff, but
I
they
remember
do.
the toy that I had was a train set, and when you put it down,
Yeah.
everyone around it is forced to do the
Choo
chugga chugga
choo.
choo.
Yeah.
That's so funny, dude.
That's
Yeah.
a good one. Yeah,
I would
They have
want
some fun
that.
shit.
And then like people fucking hated it. I
Yeah.
remember this. Like people fucking hated it because like literally like at any time all over the city like
Yeah.
there's like train sets and everyone's always doing
Yeah.
chugga chugga choo
You'd
choo.
go to like the most crowded area in like the auction
And
house.
someone drops one.
Yeah, someone drops one. Everybody starts doing that shit. Your computer lags.
So they made a different toy that goes around and destroys those
Train sets?
those train
sets.
That's
sets.
so funny.
So there's like a little robot that walks around and just destroys them.
that's fucking hilarious,
Yep.
dude. Dude, what surprised me the most when we were playing is just how many people there still were playing.
Yeah,
That was a lot. I mean,
was
obviously their
scary.
numbers have just dropped like significantly, and they don't even release them anymore. But there was just a lot of fucking
In the
people.
early
There's still like
zones?
6 million people playing. There's like still
Oh yeah, there is. There's
quite a healthy bunch.
There's
Yeah.
quite a help, but in the early zones, man, that was surprising. I'd expect everybody to doing like end game content now, but there's so many people creating like level 1s.
What, were like Overwatch servers down or something?
I don't know, man.
Dude, I'm pretty sure. Like, actually, I think it was Arik who told me this when Overwatch came out. So many games took like a fat hit on like their player numbers and stuff, but Dota didn't. Dota just did not
No,
dip.
man.
Were you the one who said?
I was saying that Dota did too.
Oh, Dota
There was a
did too?
post talking about how like all the games took a hit in the player base, but Dota didn't, and it was just incorrect. Dota did take a hit as well. It just didn't
Oh.
take as big of a hit as the other
Oh,
games.
for sure.
But it's not
Okay.
like it didn't stay equal. It lost a certain, like there was comments and shit stating how no, it was like directly linking to the stats that they did take a hit. Like I don't know
Yeah.
who the fuck. Like they were just trying to be a troll by saying that Dota didn't
That's
take a
funny
hit.
though, dude. Dota is the kind of game that you probably wouldn't leave from in the
Yeah.
sim. Yeah.
No,
Yeah, dude, like-
they were trying because that's the
That's what
whole
they're
thing they
trying
were
to-
writing. They
yeah.
were writing the whole thing like,
No,
oh,
no,
Dota
like
did-
think about it. No, think about it though. Like
Propaganda.
that moment where you were most into Dota,
yeah.
if a new game came out, would you,
You
have given a
ignored it.
shit?
You ignored it
Fucking no.
because you know you're playing Dota tonight
Yeah.
with the boys. That's all you care about.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
For
sure.
are back in town.
No, for sure.
Fucking-
But it depends on the game, dude. If it's like Civ 6, I think I care no matter what like I'm playing. at the
Civ
time.
6, Dark Souls 3 would have taken me well away from Dota.
There's a few games that are like
yeah.
hit home harder than Dota does.
Sure.
You know? Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, well, I don't know about that.
Overwatch.
Overwatch did steal a lot of
All I'm
people.
saying, like my argument is, when I was totally into Dota,
Yeah.
nothing could have got me
I
away
feel
from
you.
Dota.
I feel you.
Like nothing.
Bro, fuck that game.
I feel you.
Yeah.
No, fuck that game.
Fuck.
Dude,
I
I
love
was
it,
I was
though.
able to evade the peer pressure, man. Like you guys were all really into Dota, and I was just solo on my own, saying like talking trash. I was like one of the only people talking trash, saying "fuck this game. This game sucks." You guys were like,
Dude, you were
totally
the,
telling
you were
me
the
I'm wrong. I'm
pioneer,
so
bro.
wrong. Yeah, I was the fucking pioneer of hating Dota. Like the hate on Dota, I was day one advocate for that shit. I
That's
stopped
too funny,
playing while you guys were still playing.
Yeah. No, you stopped playing before us for
There
sure.
were nights that I got like peer pressured into playing a game with you just because I wanted to fucking play a game with you guys, and all you fucking played was Dota.
Yeah.
I
Dude, it was like
forced into
3
it.
years of my life. That's the only game I played.
Yeah, dude.
That's
from-
all I played.
From like
So
the last year of
disgusting.
Santa Cruz, like onwards, really.
Yeah.
The funnest time we had with Dota was the time we land over here with you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That land, dude, was
That
like
was the best, dude. Like I
unparalleled
still
success.
remember. I still remember that last game that we had.
The cheering,
No,
the
the,
celebrating we had. And
oh
shit.
no, like how we were losing,
Oh yeah.
and then you fucking randomly picked up a rapier
Oh no.
and
the
double
Spectre.
damage as Spectre.
As Spectre, right?
Double damage rapier,
Yeah. Okay.
and you casually pressed R, and then we wiped the team.
Yeah.
It was a fun time to be sure, dude. And the funniest part to me, and when I relay this story, this is the funniest part to like other people too, is that we watched our own replay while eating fucking Domino's, dude. Like how fucking nerdy can
Oh,
you
yeah.
get, dude? Like we're watching our game because it was so good. The
It
first
was-
couple, we won every
yeah.
game.
No,
I think we lost one.
Oh,
yeah,
did we lost one, but I remember it being like still a very good, like a fun
I mean, it
game.
was huge. We were trying and stuff, and
Yeah.
we lost.
Bro, I love that spec. Aureg was spec. I was Tide Hunter every time. Like, fuck
Yeah.
it, dude. I
Dude, that
miss
was
that shit.
pre Darkseer era.
Yeah, before Aureg played Darkseer.
After that, we also had that one run where we were on a 13 win streak with my Darkseer.
fuck man.
Were you even a part of that
I
shit?
don't
dude?
think so, man.
I think
I
you
stopped
stopped
playing a while
I think
ago.
you stopped playing, dude.
Yeah.
There was a time, dude, where I just randomly, because I had stopped playing Dota for a few months. Then I went back and I started randomly playing again, and I just only would play Darkseer.
Okay.
And we won 13 games in a row.
Fuck yeah, man.
It was
Darkseer
ridiculous.
is
Darkseer's a
dumb, dude.
fantastic
He's
hero.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking crazy ass
it
hero.
made the
dude.
biggest difference, dude.
Who's
Yeah.
like the Darkseer equivalent in Smite? Is there?
In
is
Smite.
It's
there,
Uh,
it's
there
really hard to
somebody
say.
who is even?
There's a lot of
remotely-
really cool characters in Smite, man.
I
It
bet.
depends. It depends on how you play. There's a huge skill level.
Oh,
cap with,
there's
like,
Sun
the
Wukong, huh?
characters.
Yeah,
There is a
Sun
Sun
Wukong
Wukong.
is one of my favorites.
Is he
He's
hard?
Awesome.
Is he easy?
It's
Is he
really
like-
fun.
He's
He's a
easy-ish.
He's a warrior.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he's
for
like
sure.
a mix between tank and DPS. You know.
Cool, cool.
You can go either.
I mean, I love.
I like
Sun
building
Wukong
him as
is-
Bruiser,
Oh, bruiser.
like in between. Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Just a tank DPS.
Yeah.
basically? Yeah, for sure.
A little bit of both items. I mean, you get items in Smite, like
Yeah, of
straight up,
course.
just like Dota. Like you buy them and stuff. They give you stats. Like you need to have builds. Yeah, positioning, movement around the map,
Mhm.
timing. All of that is a big
Is
deal.
there voice chat
Yeah.
in the game? No.
Isn't there? Yeah.
No voice chat.
the voice
No.
Oh, I'm tripping then. I
Yeah.
thought
No.
there
There's
was.
no voice chat. There's only team chat. You can't
chat.
talk to the other team until you get into lobby after the
after
game is
the
over.
Yeah.
What's in the lobby after the game is
Oh, you
over?
could
It's
just-
like your stats and shit.
Yeah,
like
like
that?
stats and stuff, and you can
Gotcha.
talk for a
Yeah.
little bit, and then or just leave.
Yeah.
Or you can trash it. Fuck you. Fuck
You,
it.
usually it's about like.
Fuck you, Thor.
Yeah. Usually it consists of like report this person.
Yeah. Yep.
Please,
basically.
let's report.
And in game, you could do /taunt, and your hero does like some taunt.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice, bro. Fucking Valve makes you pay for that shit with their keys and
I guess they do.
and weird other fucking shenanigans, bro. Speaking of, I mean, just a super small tangent, but did you guys see all that stuff about CS:GO and gambling? It was on Reddit like a couple
Oh
days
yeah,
ago.
yeah.
Yes.
Like it's like how it's a huge scam, and like these pro streamers are like advertising their website without saying it's their website, like the gambling website or whatever,
the
and they're
stamps.
targeting kids, huh?
The stamps? Are you talking about the?
No, it's like a gambling where you could like bet like real money or whatever. Or,
No, you bet your
or
items. You bet your items.
but you can get real money or like real money equivalent.
No, you
Oh,
get
no?
you get items back, and then you could sell the items
Oh
for money.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Some
But
like
Steam money,
no, like
Like money.
money.
actual money, like
Yeah,
uh-huh.
it's
There's
a
like
third
there's like
party
websites
sites.
for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so the huge controversy is that like number one, Valve is like supporting this, like they allow it
Wow.
and they encourage it and they support it.
Why are they encouraging this?
They just- that's
they
like
have a
the envi-
statement out
No,
on
no.
this?
Like this is just the general consensus of people. Like the general opinion is that Valve is not saying anything. They're not stopping any fraudulent activity or any kind of like supporting like basically
Well-
the whole crux of it is that it's encouraging minors to gamble. And so Valve is not stepping in because they've cultivated an environment where it's okay to do that by like a loophole, basically saying it's not real money, so it's not gambling. But that's what it is gambling. So that's like the huge controversy. Two major streamers who have like over 10 million viewers or something together, like combined, are under the hot seat right now because they own a website that they were advertising rather heavily as being like one of the best gambling sites. And it was just revealed recently that they owned it, and they never said that they owned it.
Damn,
and that's
dude.
like a conflict of interest, number one. It's unethical, number two, and it's illegal. So it's very fucking interesting. Just random since we were talking about Valve, or
Yeah.
I brought
That's
it
pretty
up.
heavy, dude. But like, who's
Yeah,
gonna
that's
go,
some slinky
who's
shit,
gonna go
man.
out their way and sue them? You know, it's not like Valve's gonna attribute their resources to that shit.
I have no clue, dude. It's like kind of like a.
If anything,
like
they'll just get like a hit on the wrist, and they'll stop.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like maybe get threatened. I don't know.
yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know, dude. It's just an interesting thing. It was like the top post of Reddit are all for
They
like.
probably have made
a
so
day.
much money at this point.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I don't
Money,
know,
money,
man. We'll
money makes the world go round.
All right. Talking about money. I don't know how I'm gonna segue that, but let's take a break.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
Gotta make some money on the break.
All right, boys. Welcome back.
Oh wow, La Podcastina.
All right.
Let's do it,
So we just watched To Hell and Back, John.
dude.
That's Smite cinematic trailer. How'd you like it, man?
I liked it a lot. I had a smile on my face the entire time. It was fucking stylish, dude. That crazy like punk rock music or whatever
Yeah.
going on with like this Roman god killing like fucking Thor and like whatever and Sun Wukong
Mm-hmm.
while Loki's like helping her out and shit. Like, please.
Yeah, wasn't
that nutso, dude?
It's cool, man. It's definitely, and you know what I liked about the trailer is like it showed like their personalities in a way, like all these characters,
Yeah.
like in
Yep.
short snippets. You know, like I don't know much about these gods, like in general. Maybe like just what culture and nowadays common culture might know, but I don't know much. So when I see like, let's say this Roman goddess or whatever, like acting all smug and shit, or Loki was like concerned for her briefly, but then he was like being a trickster too. And then Thor's just pissed. Thor's just like fucking angry as fuck. You know, like you see their personalities like play out in a way. And like the fucking giant Emir, whatever.
Ymir.
He's like, I don't even know what to make of that guy. I have no idea what he's all about.
Yeah.
But
And you get to see them use their skills,
yeah.
like actual skills within the game.
In the video, yeah.
It's
And
great.
in the game, yeah. For
No,
sure.
man, very, very cool cinematic. Definitely got me in the mood to play a game of Smite too.
Yeah, man.
I don't
Yeah,
even know.
try it out.
Bro, I'm going to try it out. I
I
guess.
recommend it.
You might as well.
Seems fun. Is she a cool hero? That chick who's like,
Yeah, Bellona's
Bellona?
fantastic.
Bellona?
She's pretty complicated, dude.
Is she? She
Yeah.
doesn't seem that
She's
hard.
a little
She
hard to
seemed-
play. All of her abilities change her weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, I noticed that at the end of the trailer, it became her sword became like a hammer,
yeah. Yep.
or a sledge
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
whatever.
Her hammer gets a cleave. Her she has a whip that gives her lifesteal, and she has like a
That's
sword and shield
cool.
that gives her defense.
Dude, that sounds fucking
She's,
awesome.
she's a
Yeah.
very creative hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
That's actually funny because weren't you the one saying last week or the other day like Overwatch would be cool if we had a hero that like could change their weapons and change their
weapon
abilities?
morphing. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's interesting.
Something like that is pretty fun.
cool
yeah.
idea, yeah.
Yeah.
Sun Wukong though, dude. Fuck.
Yeah.
He's cool.
I
man.
love Sun Wukong in anything.
He's for sure
dude.
one of my favorite heroes. He could turn into fucking ox.
Yeah,
And,
Yeah.
it showed it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I showed it in the trailer, and he can also turn into what is it, an eagle?
Yeah, there's like 3
And
or
a
4
tiger.
things he can turn into, and they do different things depending on what.
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely want to read like his myth, the Journey to the West. I want to read that, dude, and I think I might actually for one of my classes at some point. That's what Dragon Ball is based on. Is Journey to the West is Sun Wukong.
Oh, cool.
Goku is basically Sun
Son
Wukong.
Goku.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like the whole. He's like a trickster, playful guy, but he's like good and shit like that.
Innocent, like
Innocent, yeah.
innocent clumsiness and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
It's very
Wait,
good.
so what's Sun Wukong actually like? Is he a god?
Yeah, yeah.
He's
well,
like a monkey
he's like
god.
yeah he's like
Staff god.
not the rap god,
But
the
he's a
staff
god.
Yeah.
He's
Well-
like someone who ascended into godhood. I think like he's just
Okay.
like a very skilled like I don't know, man. I might just be
He
misrepresenting.
plays
but-
around with the gods. He's like,
yeah,
all the gods like don't like him because he doesn't follow the rules. He's like, it's kind of controversial whether he's an actual god.
He's like Deadpool.
He like fucks around with the gods. Yeah.
yeah.
He like messes with them and
He's
like
the
breaks the
Deadpool
rules.
of the gods.
Yeah, he breaks the
Fair
rules
enough.
and shit. They tricked him or something once because his staff, the magical staff that he wields, or the cudgel or whatever, it's different depending on like which story you look at. There's like different variations
Sure.
of the story, right? Whatever his staff is, it's magical, and without it, he like doesn't really have his powers and stuff.
Interesting.
So they like trick him in one of the stories and take his staff away from him and like turn him into stone or whatever. And like there's a movie that was recently out about this kid like who finds his staff in the future and has to take it back to him
Okay.
and shit. Yeah.
Like okay, dude.
Yeah, it's
that
like
went
a-
from like 0 to 30. Like,
just 30. Yeah, okay, dude. We're 30% there.
No,
Dude, you know
that's
who I
funny.
hate in Smite?
Who?
Hades.
No, man.
Hades, man. He's so annoying when he's on the other team because he fucking like
He's so easy to kill.
he like whirls. No, dude, when he gets like buff, like someone who plays him well and farms well with him, and he's like up to par.
Yeah.
And let's say he's like the top player on the other team. I just had a game like that.
Mm.
He was fucking owning us. He's one of those heroes who has like this AoE around him, like damage spell that like sucks you in, and you just start taking damage over time, and you die. And he like whirls into
Sounds good, dude.
he whirls into the ground like he goes to hell, and he comes out like further ahead. He can choose where. So he does that. He comes out right next to you. He ults. It like fucking does some crazy like souls start flying around.
He
him
sounds
and
like
shit.
a fucking Diglett from Pokemon, dude.
Yep.
He sounds like straight up like Diglett. Like
Yeah, he fucks you up, man. He's crazy.
Hades, man.
One of the reasons that I actually stopped playing Smite, this was like a year and a half ago or like a while ago.
Yeah.
Blink was an item that you could just buy.
Oh, you can.
And
still
when
buy
you
Blink.
level it up all the way,
Oh,
it
okay.
was a 60-second cooldown.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And all I would play are tanks.
Yeah.
So basically, a tank build is you build tanky, you get blink, you blink in, and you fuck shit up.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
They nerfed
So now
it.
blink is nerfed to fucking hell.
Yeah.
It's now a relic,
Super
and the
long,
cooldown is like
120
3
seconds.
minutes.
Yeah. Something
What's a
really-
relic? What?
That's like one of the 2 additional items you can get.
You can like okay, so you have your like inventory, the 6 slots or whatever of items you get. Then on top of that, you get like a choice of 3
It's 2
relics.
Yeah, you get 2
3,
relics.
man.
Mhm.
No, you can have 2, but there's a choice of 3 that you pick from.
Oh,
There's the one that like typically you get the one that increases your speed and ally speed all around you.
you're
There's the-
mixing some stuff up, man. The
Mhm.
relics are like there's like 9 or 10 different relics that you could choose from, and they all do different things. Like one is like CC immune, one is a
Yeah.
blink, one
One's
is
a blink.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just,
Oh
Yeah.
no, in the recommended window, like you can do like all items when you're in the shop, and then there's a section where it just recommends items for your hero. Like
well, obviously I'm talking about all items.
yeah, I never look at the all items. I only look at the recommended.
What?
And per like, bro, I play this game casual mode, dude. Like, per
Were
god.
you about to say I'm a scrub?
Yeah.
I heard that sentence creeping up, and then you changed it halfway.
Yeah,
dude.
I was gonna say I'm a scrub, and I said I play this game casual. Man.
Uh-huh.
All right, man.
Listen. Every god gets 3 items recommended for them, like
Right.
their core items, their star items, their defensive items,
Sure.
their relic items.
Right.
Yeah, there's like more in total for all items. I don't fuck around with that shit. I just choose from the recommended. But you can have 2 relics. And
Gotcha.
the second relic you unlock as you get like higher in the levels.
Yeah.
The
So
first
now
relic
Blink
you
sucks
can buy off the
dick,
bat.
huh?
Yep. And that gives tanks a big hard time
Bro, I mean,
because it's like harder for them to
Do you
initiate.
only play tanks, I mean,
Yeah,
or
man.
mostly play tanks?
It was like mostly tanks and mages.
That's funny, dude.
in pub
Yeah.
stomps, like assassin, if you play an assassin, you gank and shit. That's really the best way to go.
Bro, like you're
Mm.
throwing this shit at me. The only terms I know are from Dota, like carry, support,
yeah,
utility, maybe, or
Yeah.
whatever the
it's the
name
same
was.
idea.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it?
the same idea, but they just have like different titles for it.
Yeah,
Like, what is it? A jungler is a hunter, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Assassin
so
is
there
like-
are junglers.
Assassin-
There are
Yeah.
people who just want to PVE like half the game and then.
Not necessarily, because you're really encouraged to go ganking.
Oh, I bet, dude.
Yeah,
I bet it has to be a little bit fast.
Yeah.
How long does a normal game last of Smite?
Shorter than a Dota game.
30 minutes, I would say,
Max.
like on like the higher end of things. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Besides, there's different game modes.
and you can surrender too, man.
You can
That's
surrender,
the thing.
yeah,
like
vote
10 minutes in,
surrender.
you could just surrender.
3
Yeah.
out of 5.
Yes.
Oh my god! Actually, today.
No, is it
No, not
4 out
today.
of 5?
No,
I'm not
it's
sure.
4 out of 5, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, yesterday, the last game I played, dude, there was a guy on our team that was feeding the other team, and he kept voting to surrender. We kept saying no, and we were losing 90% of the game.
Yeah.
In the end, somehow we wiped the other team, and we managed to win.
All
At
right.
the very end, literally like 7 votes were cast to surrender, and we just kept voting no, even though we were fucking losing. One of the votes, I was like, you know what? I should just vote yes and be done with it. But I was like, there might be a fucking chance, so I voted no.
Who are you playing?
We fucking won. Shit, who was I playing? It's a good fucking question, dude. It's always so hard to
It's a
remember.
blur,
these.
I know.
You're putting me on the spot, man.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't remember who I played.
No,
Dude,
it's all good.
All these games blur into one after one point, dude.
Yeah.
All these
Yeah.
matches and rounds and everything. You just remember the fucking losses.
Yeah,
You probably
Yes.
remember losses a lot more fucking readily than you do a win, dude.
I'm forgetting both of them equally at this point. Bro, I was telling you, there's different game modes in Smite. So Emmy likes to play Arena,
Yeah.
which is basically just a brawl arena. I mean, there's minions and stuff that spawn, but it's like one lane, and the whole point is you try to push your wave to the other team's portal. And like your minions start going through the portal, and they have to like 300 of them have to go through
That's
the portal,
kinda
and you
cool.
win.
Yeah, it's like each side you have 500 tickets, and that you're trying to tick the other team down all the way.
To
So
So
zero,
every
yeah.
wave that dies counts as 1 ticket, which is not a lot, but each wave has like 10 minions in it. So if you
Yeah.
push it all the way to the portal, that's 10 tickets that they lose.
That's cool,
And
man.
each god kill is 5.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like
So
your
you're encouraged to fight like a lot.
yeah,
Yep.
it's your reinforcements
Yep.
essentially. Like you have a certain number of respawns and a certain number of minions that,
That
you can
sounds
like-
fun, dude.
yeah,
That's,
it's
that's
like
like the
the
main
Colosseum.
game mode or what?
No, well, that's the interesting thing about it. Like originally Arena was added more like a side kind of casual
That's
thing.
what it sounds
Yeah.
like.
Conquest
It sounds
was-
like Overthrow
But
Yeah.
in a way,
Exactly.
like
Yep,
style.
It
yeah.
is.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
But a lot of people, the big population of the game, play Arena
And Joust
and Joust.
3v3,
Yeah.
which is just like a 3v3 version of the 5v5 minus the ticket stuff. It's just a 3v3 brawl like Arena.
Oh, cool.
Just
so
a
it's like
clean
a,
one
so
It's
lane.
like a 1 lane. Yeah,
Just a
like
3v3.
1 lane apocalypse,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, exactly. And then third popularity comes Conquest, which is the classic simple mode of that we
3
all know.
lanes,
the MOBA.
Dota,
Yeah.
this,
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Okay.
But the interesting
5-man.
thing is like they balance the game more towards Arena than anything else
Yeah.
because that's where the actual population is.
Yeah.
Bro, if that's where the interest is, and honestly, I feel like that's where the interest. It's funny because you go from RTS games to MOBAs, right? And in general, MOBAs you can consider a casualization of RTS games, at least
Yeah.
hardcore RTS games.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And then
I wouldn't say casualization at all. It's just
Really?
a different kind. Like it's more
It is.
towards
It's more
cooperative and
micro
less-
than macro.
Yeah,
okay, fine,
it's more
fair enough.
cooperative.
So how
than
about this?
anything
So,
else.
like, I mean, it's a diverse. Well, we'll say it's divergent and it's streamlined. It streamlines the process. You have to worry about way less in a
certain
mobile, right?
aspects, like the resource management, for example. Yeah, like resource management is way more streamlined. Like you don't have to worry so much about your resource management. Like the whole gold farming, yeah, but your gold farming is more one-sided. Like you're just trying to buy items. You're not trying to manage like an army versus this unit, that unit.
Yeah.
You know?
And
You're
then-
only controlling one unit at any given time, usually, unless
Yeah,
you're playing
for the most
Unless
part.
you're
Yeah, for
fucking
the
Unless
most
you're playing
poker
some
or
stupid
something.
ass shit.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, dude,
So-
unless you're a Meepo. But then you go from like RTS to MOBA, and then MOBAs have generally seen the shift too. Like you had Heroes of New Earth, which kind of bombed. I mean, it's still around, but it's not really anything anyone
I
considers.
mean, it's not competitive
Yeah,
with
it's
the
a-
other MOBAs
yeah,
nowadays.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's still there. You have Dota 2, obviously. League of Legends is even pretty casual too in general. Like people say it's compared to Dota and whatnot. And then you have Heroes of the Storm. People say that's casual too.
Yeah.
And Smite is also. You guys are saying like a lot of the population is gravitating towards the arena mode or the joust mode, right? And that in itself is also a casualization of Smite. That mode,
Sure.
right? Because like you said,
Sure.
it's like an overthrow. It's
Yeah.
like a Dota.
Yep.
What overthrow is to Dota.
It's
2.
shorter. It's more compact.
I think that's where people are just at, dude.
Yeah.
I think like they don't want complicated stuff in their multiplayer games, and MOBA is like kind of it's a late genre. It's like a genre that's just emerging as super competitive and super like it's a young genre, and yet it's already going through a transformation that other genres have gone through like over a long span of time, a much longer span of time. So I don't think MOBAs are going to be the big thing in a like a while, man.
Bro,
I think it's going to be like the hybrid
Like
stuff.
not necessarily. Yeah, dude, totally the hybrid stuff. Like
The hybrid
there's
shooters,
a
the
lot
hybrid
of there's a lot of really cool parts about MOBAs that a whole bunch of different genres are taking from it. Like,
Yeah, oh,
take
yeah.
Overwatch, for example. Take Titanfall.
Titanfall,
you know, like
Battleborn,
exactly.
Overwatch. Those are similar style games. Yeah.
Like there's a lot of really cool stuff in MOBAs, and I like the genre. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the whole idea of having a character with a few really cool abilities that speak to their identity, and those characters can pretty much be anything. It's up to your like creativity and imagination, what the abilities are going to be doing and how they're going to interact and stuff, is really cool. I love that shit, bro. But like, well, I was gonna say, man, like
You're gonna say
you
fuck
say
Dota.
casual, yeah. I mean, fuck.
Yeah,
Dota
that goes
always.
without being said.
Yeah, that goes without saying. Fuck Dota, but like even though Smite we say is casual and Heroes of the Storm we say is casual, but within that like casual community, you can be competitive. Like
Of course, right?
Yeah.
They're not mutually exclusive. Like I would say that for instance, Super Smash Brothers is fairly casual game compared to something like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat or whatever. Like these like crazy fucking fighting games, hardcore fighting games. But there's still a huge competitive scene in Super Smash Brothers because the
skill ceiling is still
can
there.
get rather high,
Yeah.
and it
Right.
obviously cultivates its own ecosystem.
Right.
And yeah,
it's the same game for everyone. Like you're playing Heroes of the Storm, yeah, and it's easier for you to play this than Dota. But so it is the same for everybody else, right? So someone playing Heroes of the Storm against you is also playing the same easy game, if you want to call it easier, is what you're doing too. So it's more competitive now because the other guy is having an easier
Yeah.
time just like you are. So the type of competitiveness it is changes now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not
Who
like
can be more
everybody's
easy
still
than the other
Yeah.
person.
yeah, it's not like everybody's having a hard time playing this game and you're the only one that finds it casual. Everybody finds it casual. So it's just harder now to beat everybody.
Yeah.
In that
That's
sense.
a good point.
It's like we were just talking about how Smite is sort of like a more casual version of like Dota and MOBAs in general.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard of Paragon? It's Epic
Nope.
Games. It's their MOBA.
Oh, yeah, I've
in
heard about
beta, I think right now.
I get
or whatever.
emails about like
I'm
random
not sure I've even
Unreal
seen
shit.
it.
Yeah, like I checked out some videos and stuff because it looks cool.
Okay.
It's the perspective is just like Smite. It's third person.
Oh, okay.
But it's a lot more. It reminds me a lot more of Dota
Okay.
than it does Smite.
That
How
sounds
so?
very
It's
interesting.
a lot slower. It's a lot more unforgiving, and like all the items that you buy, they all have like active shit that you could do with it. Like it sort of feels like a third person Dota.
That's interesting. dude.
Yeah.
They actually have mods to make Dota like different views and stuff like that. And
Oh,
you know,
sure.
you-
Like
yeah,
especially with like all the mod tools and stuff.
yeah. I mean, no one would ever do that in any serious spirit, I suppose. But I don't know. Yeah, they wouldn't really. But
Yeah.
There's a custom mode actually. I forget what it's called, but it's third person Dota.
in Dota,
Yeah.
oh, bro, I haven't played it so long.
No. It's like no. It's like a custom mode. It's like an arena sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
You could choose between like 3 or 4 heroes. So right now, it's like Juggernaut,
of
Shadow
course.
Fiend and stuff.
It's always Juggernaut.
It looks
dude.
really cool.
It's,
In every fucking custom game mode, Juggernaut is like one of the main, like, if he's not like
He's
the dummy
versatile,
model,
man.
Yeah,
He's
he can do a
cool.
lot. Yeah, his model's fun, dude. Juggernaut.
I think
one
Sven
of
is
my
the dummy
favorites.
model though.
Well, Sven is the dummy model. Yeah, Sven is the model they used to test everything on. And
Yeah.
Why, dude? Why? I don't know. Fucking Sven.
Easy hero.
The Rogue Knight.
Yeah. I like Sven.
Yeah, I like Sven too, dude. This is what I love about MOBAs, what draws me to MOBAs in general, and also what turns a lot of people off and me off too, and to some of them, is just the amount you have to learn, dude, and internalize and understand, and as you take all that understanding and edifice that you're building for yourself further into like a huge whatever sprawling building of knowledge, it just becomes overwhelming, dude. It's so easy to topple, so easy to tilt once you like understand a hero or you understand something about the game, and then something defies that understanding. It feels even worse. Like it's such a stressful genre to me, and it's really like a turnoff in a lot of ways.
I agree.
So when you guys are saying like you're having fun with Smite and stuff, I'm not doubting that fun at all. I think you guys it's great you're having fun. It seems like sincere fun, but it seems like the fun that I had the first week of Overwatch, and it just goes away.
You're
dude.
totally right. It's an ignorance is bliss kind of thing. It's because we haven't played Smite enough to enter that second phase of knowledge where we recognize all the heroes and gods to that level where we really know how to handle the game, you know?
I did for a little bit.
Okay.
I was getting there, and then I'm like, fuck this. Arena.
Yeah, you just dropped the game for a bit.
I just
becomes
played
fresh
Arena.
again. Yeah, dude, if I played like Smite consistently, like a handful of games every single day over time, I would start like, becoming more competitive, really recognizing how to play the gods and what's going on.
That's what makes MOBA so gratifying, though.
Yeah, of course.
It's the
highs
time
are
commitment.
high,
Yeah,
dude.
man.
The highs are higher than any other game. Really, any other game. Like the highs I get from Dota are just incomparable to anything I've ever experienced.
It's an
in
experience,
gaming.
dude.
Yeah, it is.
Like you said, you get involved. It's not like this one-time match. It's like a buildup of all these hours you've spent learning all the heroes and all these experiences you've had accumulate to create this other experience. Because you wouldn't have had this experience if not for all the other ones leading up to this one.
I agree with
but like
you.
You were saying earlier that people like hybrid stuff and like they don't like to invest too much and stuff like that. I feel like it's not just MOBAs, bro. Like nowadays, everything, the shorter, the more like concise and concrete, the more like it gives you in a shorter amount of time.
That's why roguelikes are getting so popular.
Exactly. Roguelikes, just really short stuff.
Like roguelikes really fit my playstyle. Like
Yeah.
just loading up a game, playing it for like half an hour, 1 hour, and taking that knowledge and coming back and continuing on.
Yeah, and on a very basic, simple level, like just online when I'm surfing, man, and like Reddit or something, people are posting things. They post GIFs instead of videos because people don't want to watch a 3-minute video anymore. They just want like a 10-second GIF to summarize that shit. And I'm saying that kind of like culture and mentality.
Fucking hate Reddit, dude.
Yeah, well, that kind of culture and mentality translates to everything else, like games too. Like people don't have enough patience for that shit. So now we're making like faster, quicker stuff, like quick 10, 15-minute matches, like Overwatch. Boom, 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 you're done. On to the next one.
Yeah.
Having like a really long 45-minute sit down kind of deal. I don't know, man. People don't feel like doing that shit anymore.
Yeah, no, and it's interesting because then that begs the question: where is the MOBA genre going, or where is the industry going, or what are we dealing with really at this point?
I say that the population, the consumer base is gonna split. It's gonna divide.
The hardcore versus the whatever.
I don't know how I guess you could call it hardcore versus softcore, but I would just say people who like a preference to gaming, like people who prefer or just in their lives are under the circumstances where they can devote a 45-minute like sit down, like they feel totally confident and comfortable doing that, like sitting down, playing a fat hour-long like mobile match, then probably queuing for another one after, maybe a third one after that too. There's going to be those community, like that community. Then there's going to be the community that just cannot handle that, but they still really enjoy the genre. And they're going to be the ones that are into like the more hybrid stuff, the arenas, those side modes, games like Overwatch, things like that. So I don't know. I think there's going to be a split community.
There definitely is, dude. And it's funny because you can track people's interest in things over time, like via Twitch, like just the number of people watching a certain game over another game and stuff. Like it's.
How is Twitch doing, by the way? Like, well, what is being top view right now? Is it like CS:GO and shit?
League,
Same
Overwatch, and
stuff, bro. Same stuff. Overwatch is like in the top 10, but it's like usually capped around like 40K. I don't really see that many people watching it. Bro, would you really consider Overwatch interesting to watch? I don't think so.
Like, I tried watching some Overwatch, like pro games and shit. Like, no interest,
it seems
man. Like,
very uninteresting.
Like,
it
I would
seems
rather
very
play
dumb. Yeah. Like, in general, I don't think it's all that. I don't think FPS games are in general interesting to watch or entertaining, dude. Unless like the streamer themselves obviously is entertaining. That's a different story. But like when you see like a competitive game, I remember I watched like a snippet of a competitive game where the teams had the exact same composition, dude. 2 Tracers, 2 Winstons, 2 Lucios. I don't understand how anyone would make that interesting. I don't know why anyone would be interested in it. It doesn't seem all that fun.
That seems pretty cool, man.
No, but
I
like
don't
a
know.
high level competitive game, and the exact like a mirror.
No,
matchup
man, I
like
can
that.
totally agree with you there because it comes down to just who's shooting better at this point.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
literally
Yeah,
you're
it
watching.
comes down to who is the better player.
Yeah, but
What do you
No,
mean?
but better player can mean different things in different games. What I'm saying is particularly for what John's saying for FPS being less entertaining, it's because it mostly comes down to who has better aim, like specifically who shot and hit the other guy. So essentially, you're sitting there and you're watching and you're waiting for who's gonna shoot who first.
Whereas like
and better, that's the better. The better here means who shoots better. But in other games, it can be a little more entertaining because better can actually mean like a multitude of different aspects of how to play the game or some other shit.
Like in MOBAs, you're watching Dota, or you're watching Smite. It's not about who shoots better, but it's about how the
There's
team
some
is timing themselves,
build
their abilities and
strategy.
shit. Like probably
There's
the most
a couple of
yeah.
other layers of things that go into it. Like
No,
that,
yeah, absolutely.
Probably
No,
the
I
most
see what you guys are
interesting, the most interesting part of Overwatch to watch probably is when you get coordinated ultimates going.
Yeah.
But see, that's the thing that MOBAs do well, like that coordination, the timing.
You get a
like
lot more of
everything.
that, yeah.
Exactly. That's why those games are just way more interesting to watch than a fucking Overwatch.
You know
match.
what? I say that is just in Overwatch is a matter of time. I feel like people just haven't really gotten really used to the game. I feel like when people get really into the flow of Overwatch and they like iron out a lot of the little quirks with ranked and whatever that people are complaining about, I'm sure they're gonna iron a lot of that shit out.
They have
Yeah.
to, man. It's seasonal
Once
for
it
a
settles
reason.
down, dude, a few more months, maybe 1 year into its lifetime, I think you're gonna see a lot more combo wombos, dude. People are gonna get a lot more comfortable with pulling shit off like Zarya, Pharah, all.
I'm gonna
and that.
speculate that there's gonna be some huge changes coming at BlizzCon.
New heroes.
Yeah,
New
they'll probably
heroes-
like tease new heroes and shit.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll add anyone anytime soon.
Okay. But I'm saying
Um,
once they start adding people, like they start the whole roll going, like 1 hero, 2 heroes, 3 heroes, like by the time there's been like 5 new heroes added, that you're talking about 5 new alts. You're talking about
that's
5
true.
new different synergies across the whole fucking roster.
Yeah.
Even
Well,
adding one new hero is gonna change
it
so much.
changes
It's
everything,
already
yeah.
1 plus all the heroes.
Yep.
They might line up really well with a certain comp,
So then, for instance, a game like Dota or a game like Smite, right? When they add a new hero, I feel like it's never like the big deal. Like it's never a make or break. It's never like, oh man, I gotta try this fucking crazy new hero. Like, oh what, it's gonna change the state of the
It
game
used to be like that.
monumentally when they had small rosters. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, of
smaller
course.
roster, and there's, like we said, a lot more combo wombo going on naturally in a MOBA like Smite and Dota. So just adding a little more just doesn't really add that much
Yeah.
to the large pool. But because not so much is going on in Overwatch and it's a smaller roster, adding 1 new ultimate can open a lot more. Like it's a
Sure.
bigger chunk of water in the
course.
pool,
I don't know, man. I think in general, I'm over the MOBA genre. Like I don't really care about it that much anymore. Following it is kind of a chore and everything. Smite looks hella interesting.
Yeah.
Smite looks awesome. Like it feels like
Heroes
something
of
I
the
would
Storm
play.
is different
Heroes
too,
of the
man.
Storm, I would honestly, I installed it, so I'm
Yeah.
probably gonna play it
They,
at some
they
point.
each
so.
have their own uniqueness to
Yeah, of
what
course.
makes them like unique.
What
to
makes
the
Heroes
MOBA
of the Storm so great, in my opinion, is it's so the sole importance is teamwork.
objective gaming.
Yeah,
It's absolutely
because your
objective
entire
gaming.
team levels up together. Like the whole point is to do the objective.
together.
Yeah,
Literally,
it's not to farm.
no
It's none of that shit.
There's a very early stage of like you should be in lane. Essentially, you're in lane because the objective is not active.
Yeah.
You
You have like
just,
1 minute in lane, and
Yeah.
then you scramble to the objective. And
Yeah,
do
you're
the-
literally just
do
waiting
it.
for the objective to become active, and your whole team heads to the objective. Like anytime one person doesn't go to the objective, everybody starts complaining, saying, "Bro, like you need to. What is this? Like
Yeah.
your first Heroes
How's
of the
the how's the community, dude? MOBAs have shit communities.
fine,
all
dude.
of them.
It's
so I
fine.
don't know.
dude? I don't think it's just MOBAs, bro.
No, it's not just MOBAs at all. A lot of
I
gaming
think just in
societies
general,
are
people
really
are-
crap and stuff. But fuck me if MOBAs don't bring out the worst in people,
Yeah.
bro. If
Oh,
you're
yeah,
arguing
man.
that, I don't
No,
know.
no.
I would disagree.
Yeah, 'cause
it
you're-
brings out the worst.
No, you're right.
dude.
Because I mean, in an RPG, like you're usually solo. You
Yeah,
know,
of
even
course.
when you're on a team, it's not really that crazy of a team
Yeah.
that you're
Yeah.
on. But in like MOBAs, you're on the team
in
of
MOBAs,
all
like you're
teams.
relying on
Strangers.
other people.
Yeah, the
Or-
victory
yeah,
is
or your
dependent
friends,
on
whatever, yeah.
everybody
Exactly.
equally. So.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's one of the biggest parts that woke me up to like maybe this isn't for me. Is just I would get so angry and I would start like being toxic. As a person, my attitude would change and everything towards my friends, towards strangers.
It
Didn't
makes
matter.
sense,
Like I'd be
bro.
hypercritical. Like
Yeah.
So I remember a game where like it was me, Shahan, that God End guy that sometimes would play with us and stuff,
Yeah.
and he was asking something. He was asking like a innocuous, normal question, like just to the team, right? Just like, hey guys,
No,
I'm
he
gonna
fucking
build this.
wasn't, dude. He's poisoned.
I don't know. I wouldn't say that, but I mean, whatever, bro. I haven't played with him in a long time, so I don't know. But he was asking some kind of question, and I just like went off. Like I just went off on him for no reason, dude. I just went off like, why are you asking that? Like that's so stupid. And then every other question that he asked afterwards, like anything he said, I would just like say some stupid shit like my dick or like fuck you or like whatever.
Yeah.
Just like something just like I just it brought out the worst.
You
in
had
me,
no
dude.
patience left.
I had no patience. That
It was all
game
used
drains
up.
my patience.
Yeah, it drains your
Or
patience.
that genre.
And your time.
And my time.
That's the
dude.
thing, man, dude. After Dota, I feel so free, man.
Liberated. Yeah.
I have so many things I could do now.
You had a
Oh my
girlfriend.
God,
You had
I
a
could play all
girlfriend
this
and then, like,
Overwatch.
you're single suddenly. Yeah, you can fuck all these other broads. As
Good
if,
shit, dude.
as if, dude, wishful thinking.
Well, I don't know, man. Overwatch has some nice broads in there, dude.
She does.
I'm sure there's some nice broads in Smite.
There are
Yeah.
indeed, dude. Oh yeah.
Amaterasu, dude.
Amaterasu.
Neath.
Oh, yeah, dude,
whatever.
Neath.
She's like the flagship female.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so who's like the coolest hero?
The coolest hero?
Coolest. I don't know, man.
I really
Ymir, I guess.
Nah,
He's
it's just
coolest,
'cause
bro.
you-
He's ice.
It's because you play.
He's an
him,
ice
dude.
giant, bro. He's the coolest hero, please.
Pretty cool.
I got
I like,
you, dude.
I like Thanatos.
Yeah,
Oh, dude,
Thanatos is
Sean-
cool.
Your
Sean,
funny
dude.
with your puns.
Fucking-
Thanatos, Hand of Death. Nemesis, she's like the god of balance or whatever the fuck.
That's cool.
No, it was the god of revenge.
Revenge.
Goddess of revenge.
Oh, okay. Well, she has like these balancing things that like I don't know, whatever. But
She's
yeah,
way-
Makes
weighing-
sense.
She's
Yeah,
like weighing her fate.
Yeah, yeah.
or something. She's
Dude, do they have like Horus, like of the Egyptian? No, they don't have Horus.
No Horus.
Like Ra, I'm sure they have Ra
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
do.
Ra's
for
cool.
sure.
He's like one of the first heroes.
Do they have
Gods.
Bragi in Norse?
Who?
Bragi.
No.
No, he's like the Norse god of like music and poetry and like cool shit.
No?
Like yeah, he like charms people with
I
his.
don't think
He's
so.
like a bard.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that sucks.
They have Tyr.
Yeah, dude, Tyr
Yeah,
from
Justice.
he's from
They
Dungeons
have
and Dragons.
they have Ratatusker. Ratatusker.
I don't know.
It's a
what that
Norse squirrel. It's
Right.
literally like a squirrel god.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that guy's cool, man.
is.
Yeah.
That's a rant. That's
He's
obscure, dude.
strong.
Yep.
He's like an assassin ganger.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's pretty nuts.
His ultimate, like he jumps up on trees and like goes all around the map and jumps down and fucks you up.
That's funny, dude.
Yeah, it's great.
Wait, you were saying earlier they stopped doing Hindu gods
Yeah.
because it's an active religion and blah blah blah.
Yep. They
But,
were getting a lot of like bad feedback because they showed shit, man. Well, what's that god with the many hands? The woman.
Oh
the-
yeah.
What's
I
her
know what
name?
you're talking about. Fuck, I told.
I don't know her name, but I know what you mean.
Yeah. They gave her different kinds of skins. And, you know, some of them are very, you know, skimpy clothing and stuff. And, you know, Hindus
It goes
didn't
against
appreciate
that. Religion, Yeah.
So this is my question. Did they get rid of all those heroes or they
No.
kept them
No,
and
no,
they
no.
just stopped?
They just
They kept it and they stopped.
Oh, well, that's fine, dude. At least
They
they kept
stopped
them.
selling those skins, though. But if you originally had it, you're kind of like grandfathered into it. So you still keep it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like immortal weapons and shit in Dota,
yeah,
huh?
Sure.
It's like very exclusive stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, exclusive stuff.
But you can
huh?
trade within other people. So like once you have it, like it's yours.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't trade.
No, you can't. There's no trading.
It's over. It's game.
Oh, dude, I like that. Honestly, we were just talking before the first half about like gambling, trading, and stuff in CS:GO, and like how Valve has sort of made that environment for all of their games: CS:GO, Dota,
Yep.
TF2, etc. It's just so nice to not have shit like that in other games, bro.
Yep.
It's like I never really took part in that culture all that much. Maybe a bit here or there, like just to play with the Steam stock market and shit, but. It was really just I feel like a detrimental part of a game because all of a sudden it's not about the game anymore. It's about what the game can give you or what you can gain from the game. It's not about gameplay or
Yeah, like
fun.
Overwatch is about loot boxes.
It is, but you get those for free and I mean
Yeah.
just from playing. I
Or
got
you can
tons.
pay monies for them.
You could.
Right, Areg?
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
Okay.
Indeed. I have confirmed that firsthand.
All right.
Yeah.
Very good.
I think eventually I'm gonna end up buying loot boxes.
No,
too.
no, hell no.
I've got 1,000 gold, by the way, in Overwatch, and I'm just saving it.
I have 4.
Yeah, dude, you have so much.
I have 4.
Dude,
I got super lucky with my skins, man. I got everything I wanted.
I
Nice.
just don't have a Torbjorn skin. That's all I need.
nice.
All I want.
I need a
legendary
Torbjorn skin.
I remember the day you got
Yeah.
one of the second one.
Yeah.
I want the
have
pyro
a
one.
golden Yoxeron too.
Oh, yeah, I don't have a
Dude,
single gold.
I went 11-3 arena run the other
Yeah,
day.
you were
Bro,
saying.
that was nuts.
That's awesome, man.
Oh my god,
You were
How'd
right
that
there,
feel?
dude.
man, it felt crazy because I really wanted to get that 12.
How was that
man.
last win or like last loss? Did you
I
Did you
fought
get
against-
stomped or was it close?
No, it was like whatever. I fought against this rogue. I just didn't get a really good draw like I did for the other matches. It just didn't feel right, man. It didn't feel like a championship 12 match. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? I just somehow ended up losing that one, and I was kind of
It
like,
happens,
whatever.
man. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
had to be
does.
grateful with what I got.
Did you have any legendaries?
No, I didn't get legendaries.
Wow.
I
Good
got
shit, man.
300 gold though, which is 2 arenas.
No. I mean, like the arena deck itself. Like, did you have legendaries in it?
Oh no. It was just a
It was
mage.
just a solid deck.
It was a mage deck. Yeah, I just had really cool shit like Kabbalist tomes.
Okay.
Kabbalist tomes
And like
fucking
very
intense.
strong mage stuff. Like I had a blizzard in there. I had a flame strike in there. I had a very nice curve of minions.
Nice,
All
man.
you need is
I
like
had-
board clear, bro. And for me,
I had like 3 or 4 of those flame walker dudes. I had a couple of magic missiles and shit. So it was very like really nice to
Nice, man. Just
clear.
nice, well balanced deck.
It worked out great. Yeah.
Take that to standard and go fucking stomp people.
Dude, I've tried that so much. Every time I have a really nice arena deck and I have a great, fantastic run, I'll be like, okay, let me check this arena deck out and make something very similar and like constructed. And I do that, and it absolutely gets stomped.
Oh no, absolutely.
No chance.
Yeah.
you can't. It's not even a same meta, dude. It's just
Yeah.
a completely different style of game.
Yeah.
Big time. No, man, fucking crazy shit. We were talking about casual shit and earlier casualization, and then now we breached Hearthstone.
We went even deeper into the casual.
Went even deeper, dude. All these other card games, by the way, like there's tons. There's like Duelist, fucking it's
Duelist,
RuneScape
dude, did
has
you play
one.
Duelist?
I've never played it. I've seen it streamed.
It's beautiful.
It's
That
weird.
game is super pretty.
It's not even a card game, right? It's like a strategy board game with cards.
With cards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you use
Hand of
cards to
Fate.
summon shit.
Yeah, it's well.
Oh, I can't wait for the second one, man. Holy shit.
Oh, there's gonna be a second one. Oh, cool.
That looks nice.
Nice. But yeah, dude, it's funny because even these games, like card games, are becoming hybridized. And not casualized, but like they're blending with other genres
Sure.
in a lot more frequency now. Like sometimes it almost feels like when I see shit like Crip is doing like a Duelist stream or something, like some famous streamers are doing random like other card games. There's a RuneScape one too, by the way, like a RuneScape card
RuneScape
game now.
card game?
Gwent.
Gwent's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
come
man.
out.
Gwent.
Gwent's
Fucking,
gonna come
they're
out.
also gonna do it. They're doing Elder Scrolls Legends. It's a card game too. They're doing all these weird shit, dude. And I feel like more and more Hearthstone is actually looking to me, simply personal opinion, a little more antiquated, like day after day. It just doesn't look like
not at
really,
all, man.
It
I
just
think
looks like there's way cooler ideas out there, and Hearthstone is like lacking, bro. Especially with this new expansion. I like the new expansion, but it's just more of the same almost. It's not really anything crazy or special.
I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna be able to change up their formula.
I
quite a
guess that's
bit.
what the Tavern Brawls are in a way, but
Yeah, but like that's
That's
I don't know,
nothing,
man.
yeah.
Like that's never gonna actually take off and be its own thing.
yeah.
Dude, I don't think I'm gonna be paying money for Hearthstone again.
Oh, dude, please
No, I don't. I really don't think so. I
wait
think,
until BlizzCon until they fucking tease some shit.
No.
You're gonna be throwing money at that.
No,
TV
I mean,
screen.
I absolutely disliked this last expansion. I hated pretty much everything about the last expansion. I feel like the last expansion killed Hearthstone for me. I play it now just because, I play Hearthstone. It's still fun to play, and I got a golden Yox run. That's pretty much the main reason that I started playing again. Yeah, I
Sure.
boxed the guy. I was like, okay, I guess I'm making a Yox Ron deck, and I just got to do that.
Nice.
So, yeah, but I mean, like, honestly, I'm never paying money again for Hearthstone, dude. If I pay money for a game, it's going to be like loot boxes in Overwatch or something else. It's not
No,
gonna be
dude,
Hearthstone.
I feel like I'm gonna
I'm
be
s-
playing Hearthstone for a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing for
Yeah.
a while, but yeah, David was like, I just spent $20 a day, like a couple days ago, got some packs.
For Hearthstone?
Yeah.
He just casually
Just
does it?
casually, yeah. He's gotten so into it again recently.
Cool.
He's doing like his Yogg deck and stuff. He crafted a Blood Mage style thing.
Yeah, bro, because he fucking wrecked us.
yeah, he
with
did
his
record-
Yogg
Oh,
Mage.
I played him today. I wiped the floor with him,
With
dude, with my
what?
Cthulhu Priest.
Oh, okay.
He couldn't even compete, dude.
Man.
Sure.
Funny
Cthulhu
times,
Priest,
dude.
All right, guys. Talking about funny times.
Oh,
We have some emails.
Whoa. Whoa.
Okay.
You've got a message.
We have a message from Video James.
Nice.
Good evening, the next level.
Hey.
How much gaming did you do on the 4th of July? Did you get into that Steam summer sale action? What were you most excited for on this Steam summer sale? Also, happy birthday, John Danho.
Oh, thank you.
How do I know it's your birthday? Because I'm Video James.
Very
Sincerely?
nice, dude.
Video James.
Pretty slick, man.
Pretty slick shit. So I can tell you right now, I gamed most of my 4th of July.
Yeah,
I got
so did
hammered,
I.
dude. I got absolutely hammered yesterday. Like beyond, I was telling you guys a story. I had like a 6-pack to myself.
Yeah.
Then I poured this fucking Lebanese drink, arak. It's like a clear thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It tasted poopy, but
Yeah.
you know, whatever.
Gets
man.
the job done.
It
Gotta
got,
do
yeah,
what
it
you
did
gotta
it.
do to
I
get your
gamed a
buzz.
ton, dude. I gamed a lot. Overwatch, Neverwinter Nights, a little bit of Pillars of Eternity. That's actually one of the things I wanted most from the summer sale. I didn't buy anything, by the way, this summer sale. I haven't even been on Steam all that much. But if I was going to buy anything, it was going to be the expansion packs for Pillars of Eternity because I'm actually really enjoying that game right now. So
Cool.
chill. It's like
Cool.
calm. Yeah, it's fun.
I
Very
bought
fun.
Long Dark.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think that's the only thing I bought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't bought anything. Yeah, the Steam Summer Sale has been lackluster this time around. I feel like I've been
It's
taking it.
because I already have everything I
Yeah,
want,
I have
man.
everything I want.
What
pretty
else
much.
could you want,
Yeah.
dude?
There's
Like
not
it's
much.
like, okay, sure, I guess I'll buy another copy of Skyrim for like 75% off. Sure.
You can't even do that. It says already in your library or whatever.
could
You
gift
buy
it
this
to yourself.
gift. Yeah.
Give it
Oh,
to yourself. What the fuck?
No, man.
Oh, God.
Like, I basically use Steam as a chatting platform now. I barely use it for games, and I barely even chat on it, so I don't even go on it because I'm on Battle.net now. You're either playing
Yeah.
Overwatch, playing Hearthstone, or that. You know, like that's it.
Oh, dude, I play a whole lot of Steam games still.
Yeah.
Like The Long Dark and Smite and shit is on Steam now.
Oh, that's
Or
right.
Through Steam. So yeah, I mean, you're gonna use some Steam for Smite.
Or you cannot, man.
You don't
Your
have
choice.
to.
I don't use Steam for Smite.
I do.
Oh, you could just get
They
it
have
like
its
as
own
a
launcher.
second
Yeah.
thing periphery.
Yeah.
I'm on GOG all the time, the GOG launcher, but just because it boots up when my computer boots up,
Sure.
so I just have it on like constantly.
Nice.
I like their
have
launcher a lot.
Never bought a single game on GOG.
Oh no.
Dude, GOG's really good. Like GOG's good old games. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a great company from the guys who did The Witcher and stuff, and they just have a ton of old RPGs, RTS games, classic shit like cult classics. Like
Yeah,
their
dude,
entire
stuff I
library
played
is
when I
all
was
cult classics.
a little kid.
All of it.
It's not only their games, right? Like it's
No,
not-
it's like
Yeah.
tons of random games, and they're all DRM free. You just get it and you have it forever, bro. It's on your computer. It's like the way it was back in the day when before all this CD key. Well, you do need CD keys, I guess, for some of them, but
Yeah.
before all this like Steam and like fucking crazy shit and Origin and that.
Talking about CD keys. Keys.com. Shady ass shit.
Dude,
Shady ass shit.
G2A
No,
is
G2A, man.
shady
Yep.
as fuck. That's been all over the news lately, dude.
Yeah.
What?
G2A, like they've like all of their keys and shit that they get are like illegal or something. Like
Nice.
it's like people who like stole your credit card, bought the game, got the CD key,
Nice.
and like they give the CD key to G2A or whatever.
Nice.
So you have like thousands, if not millions, just unregistered CD keys,
Yep.
like like illegal shit, fraudulent shit that they just give you. Sometimes customers just try to play their game and it doesn't work
Yeah.
because their
There's
CD
a
keys.
whole
are-
bunch of overseas keys and shit too that sometimes don't work.
Yeah,
And yeah,
That sucks.
it's dumb, dude. It's no bueno.
yeah.
I
It is
would
a
never use
very
those sites
shady business.
for
Class
Yeah, dude,
action
me neither.
lawsuit.
It's either, dude, for me, it's either Steam, GOG, or it's like the main ones for me.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah, no, I wouldn't even think about using those websites. It's heresy.
You were
Oh,
thinking
yeah,
about
dude.
it now.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it now.
Keck City.
All right, guys, I think that's an episode. Yeah, if you guys have questions for us, mail at thenextlevel.com. That's where you can send it to. All right, boys. Good night. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy
Good
birthday,
night.
John. Peace out.
Peace, peace, peace.